rave. Yo, guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. Welcome back to another live stream. Haven't had a 1v1 challenge in a while, so here we are with that today. We've got a decent one for you. So we've got LoGiCa against SiZe in a best of 13. So I've started just a couple of minutes early so we can go over the rules and stuff that's going to be happening today. Okay, so today we've got LoGiCa against SiZe, best of 13. Two very strong players. A lot of people in the chat. And actually that I spoke to in general are picking SiZe to win. I think LoGiCa is a little bit more inactive, whereas SiZe has been winning quite a few challenges as of late. I heard, did he beat Xgal in the challenge? I think, and I think, did he beat two other people as well? I don't know if he beat Vivid and someone else. I know he's been beating Fargo so much that actually Fargo retired, so... yeah, clearly, SiZe's on a bit of a roll at the moment, playing a hell of a lot, and when he's active, he is obviously very good. So, regarding the rules tonight, so we're going to start in just 3 minutes. This is $100 sponsored by Syntax, so shout out to that guy. Syntax is trying to sponsor a load of games like 2v2s, 3v3s, actually 3 different 3v3 challenges. I think he's trying to sponsor at the moment. So yeah, shout out to him. But because the arrangements for one of the 3v3s fell through, it kind of like it didn't happen for a while. We thought we'd prioritize this 1v1. LoGiCa's been trying to play SiZe for like a couple of weeks, but SiZe has always been prioritizing playing against Fargo in the bet challenges and stuff. I think if SiZe has been winning $850 a night playing Fargo, then you can understand why he might avoid LoGiCa, where he'll probably play him for free, and he's actually prioritizing winning off Fargo. But yeah, just to let you know, over the last few weeks, LoGiCa's been wanting to play SiZe, and that's why this challenge is happening. So we've got a bunch of maps to be chosen. It's the same kind of map pool as the Extravaganza tournament that's going on at the moment. And then in terms of the format, it's kind of also the same as the Extravaganza tournament, but just a few little tweaks since it's a best of 13 and it has to be changed a little tiny bit. So the first game is actually going to be a China Mirror today on LoGiCa's choice of map, so he'll choose one of those, any one he wants. It can be Liquid Gold and have a massive macro game, or it could be something like CD Classic, a more normal game, losing the name of Classic. And then the second game will be a GLA Mirror on SiZe's map choice, so it's like kind of fair. And then after that, players will be able to choose from this list. So you could have USA Super Weapon, or you could have Air Stealth, or China Infantry Reverse, and then the next player will then also choose one from the list. But the only rule is, that the only caveat to that, the only thing we've added is that you can't have like 2 or 3 GLA mirrors in a row. So if you're doing GLA Stealth and then the reverse, the other player then can't choose Tox Demo straight after. You've got to wait a couple of games until that happens. If it does go to 6-6, because you'll need 7 games to win if there's a decider to get the score to 7-6, it will be an Air Mirror on Liquid Gold that is fixed. After that recent game I saw with Scuba and SiZe where they played on Liquid Gold, I was actually quite amazed how that game went. So maybe we can recreate some decent games on Liquid Gold there with Air Mirror. All the rules are kind of normal. Common sense and politeness applies. No bug abuse. Standard rules. No cars allowed with terrorists inside. And if there's any mismatch, DC, or controversy, I will be the judge and decide if it gets replayed or if it's awarded to a particular player. So then, today's games are played on Radmin for the ultimate speed. I saw SiZe already in the lobby. Just waiting for them both to join and we will kick off. Yeah, I actually have a little bit of a cold today. So if my voice breaks at any point, or if I sound like I'm struggling a bit, then you know why. I went out on... Was it Friday that I go out? Or Saturday? Yeah, I went out, I think, on Friday. I've lost all track of time, to be honest. No, wait, I went out on Saturday. Yeah, I went out on Saturday. Yeah, and since then I've been kind of recovering, and now I've got a cold, so there we go, there we go. That's what you get for walking around London at 4 AM trying to find your hotel for an hour. Welcome everyone in the chat. Yo, Hussein Toma says I saw LoGiCa yesterday on Game Ranger. No Radzib says where can we get the starting screen music? It's called, if you go to a website called inaudio.com and search for Infraction, that's where the music's from. Infraction, and Alexi is another artist as well, but I don't think I'm using any of Alexi's. I think it's all Infraction. Okay, well there is Big Size, just waiting for LoGiCa to join. FRS in the chat says not fair. Size is unbeatable on liquid oil, liquid gold. You mean in Air Mirror? Well, the game I just mentioned, Scuba. He beat him. So, yo, Alfie Ace, I'm good, thanks, man. How are you? Okay. So yeah, I previously told LoGiCa we're playing on Radmin, but he's just messaged me now saying where we're playing, so I guess he's still coming. Just told him the server, so I guess he's coming now. Yo, Humanity, yo, Alfie Ace. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, apart from my voice. Okay, LoGiCa's on the way. LoGiCa is here. First game is China Mirror. Guess he's on the toilet. He is here. He picked the color. He probably AFK. So yeah, first game is going to be China Mirror. First to win 7 games tonight. Mars in the chat says, what do you think about ammo cheating in Clan Wars? I don't know. That's the second time I've seen something about this. What happened? Did he play like loads of USA mirrors against someone and just like lost the game super quick? It was 8 games completed in 20 minutes. That's what I saw Xcal say. That's like 2 or 3 minutes a game, is that? If that's true, yeah, that's dodgy. That's why Clan Wars is dodgy, man. It's like, there's so many little loopholes that honestly can't be bothered if... He wants Snowy. Snowy Trout. Yeah, honestly, if that's true, if it was eight USA mirrors all won and lost within 20 minutes, that's highly suspect. However, I've seen other players doing weird stuff as well before. So many loopholes, man. I'm literally not really a fan of Clan Wars. It rewards massive spammers and that's it, and cheaters. Okay, so up and off we have LoGiCa with the China Vanilla in the pink color. Down in the south, we have Big SiZe with the China Vanilla in the orange color. Big SiZe going for a more aggressive dozer by the looks of things, and LoGiCa playing it more safe. Both players will be going for 2 supplies. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say 2 supplies, 2 war factories. But apparently not. Big SiZe is going for some red guards. What I've seen Rage do before, actually, is send that red guard and send him here and actually try to capture that from the beginning. This could be good. Could be good. I think LoGiCa's all-round is more solid, and I think probably, yeah, it's just a stronger build order, I think. But SiZe does like to change it up, and that's what one of the things that makes him unique and actually so strong, is that he does change up his build orders, even if it doesn't mean necessarily doing exactly the strongest thing. But LoGiCa here is sending out his first unit. He has got a flamer. Maybe it'll be a flamer and an outpost, as a typical thing. In a China mirror. 2 perfect supplies there for LoGiCa. SiZe setting up quite a nice defense. But this flamer here, though, look, because it's only got 1 tank hunter in there, that's not going to achieve anything. But SiZe is sending a battle master there, though. Interesting build from SiZe. Usually you see like Rage do things like this. But yeah, that needs the minimum 2 tank hunters in there if it's going to hold. So that's kind of an even trade-off there. A bunker and a tank hunter's gone down. LoGiCa realizing that SiZe is playing more passive and therefore expanded to a 3rd actually pretty quick. He wants to try and punish SiZe here for the build order that he's done. SiZe has now expanded to a 3rd supply rather than dropping down that 2nd war factory quicker. So SiZe just needs to hold now. If he can hold here without taking too much damage, he's in a really strong position. Because obviously he'll have his oil and his refinery and the artillery platform, and he's getting that repair feature there as well. So far for SiZe, looking very, very nice. His vehicles are all repairing now as well, because he's got that repair bay. He's actually trying to capture that artillery platform next. Yeah, definitely economic lead here for SiZe at the moment, because the oil refinery and these tech buildings here, even though they're not economic, this is a repair bay. Is LoGiCa going to try and flame up that cliff? I'm not sure if he can do that. Oh, always an annoying position, that is. For a flamer. SiZe did move both his trucks out. He hasn't taken really any damage there on those trucks. Very, very nice. TNT has been planted on SiZe's flamer there on the right side. Artillery platform takes down that flamer. That flamer didn't do anything, actually. There for LoGiCa. LoGiCa now dropping down a prop. SiZe dropping down his prop as well, but SiZe is more ahead in terms of his prop. And SiZe seems to have more units out at the moment. Remember, his vehicles are all repairing as well, but LoGiCa just picked off that unit. Both of them are bang even now in terms of XP. Outpost wars are always annoying, because they always just pop each other open, and then it's just like plain tank hunters left by themselves. So yeah, it's always in a scrappy, annoying fight. Flamers do so much damage. But you do require a nice mix of outposts, gats, and flamers. It's quite well designed, to be honest. It's not like you just spam like quads as GLA or something and it just wrecks everything. Although I suppose you could say scorpions as well. But yeah, the fact that SiZe's units are all healing for free is obviously very, very strong. LoGiCa is going to take out that artillery platform, but he's going to sacrifice 2 flamers for it, though. He needs to turn that flame wall around. Ooh, LoGiCa lost 1 dozer. He still has another dozer there. We are 5 minutes in. Both players on about 540, 550 XP. Very, very even, but LoGiCa is way behind in terms of his oil and refinery, so SiZe is economically ahead. LoGiCa is floating 7k, though. Yeah, and the fact that SiZe's units all heal is really, really strong. LoGiCa's going to be under pressure here now because there's 3 flamers heading over here. I actually like the China to get 3 war factories when you get that refinery going at least. But LoGiCa probably going to lose some trucks here. Needs to move this stuff out of the way. Flamer is actually going to engage the army. Takes down the gap. Flame Wall's seemingly a little bit slow there. SiZe behind this has gone for 3 war factories. He's disabled the flamer there. That's actually got past for LoGiCa. LoGiCa now taking damage here. Lost them to trucks. Potentially going to lose that supply there as well. Yeah, SiZe definitely leading this game. Oil now captured by LoGiCa at the top right finally, but it was very, very slow. Nuke cannon's now actually out for LoGiCa. Maybe he watched that recent replay I showed of... whoa, that's going to hurt. Oh, that is going to hurt. Yeah, that could turn things actually, because if LoGiCa didn't transition to that, then he probably was dead. But the fact that he's got now the big guns out, which are the nuke cannons, SiZe is going to have to rethink this low tier army. But yeah, remember that game recently where I said that carpet that retired Fargo? That was the China mirror, and I was saying in that you need to make like mix some overlords and a nuke cannons and see how much damage that just caused. The one shot there more than paid for itself, I'm sure. Paid for itself twice over actually. But big SiZe is going to push again on this right hand side. LoGiCa is seemingly just going to leave it for the time being, or is he just going to continue to push? LoGiCa's lost that supply fully now. SiZe is upgraded to napalm, indicating he will be going for the mix. SiZe's base here quite open. Need a really beast nuke cannon shot once again. Is that going to hit anything though? Oh, it does get 2 flamers. SiZe is level 3 though. Another nuke cannon and another flamer kill. Very nice. LoGiCa needs to expand faster over here. He's actually got overlords out. Lotus versus Lotus. The one with the gat here is going to win. Which is big SiZe actually. Although the artillery platform nearly took it out. It probably will take it out now. Here come the MiGs actually from SiZe now. Trying to take down these ECMs. Very, very scrappy fight once again. See these China mirrors, man. A lot of units damaged for both there. And actually, LoGiCa should have picked off that ages ago. Because he would have got 200 XP and he would have got to level 3 faster. He is level 3 now. Where is he going to use his carpet and artillery? SiZe with a nice little defensive Gatling cannon there. Here comes the artillery. That's probably going to be here. Carpet bomb for SiZe is going to be pretty nasty there as well. Actually, LoGiCa's gone for the oil. Where SiZe has gone for the supply. Here comes the artillery now for SiZe. Carpet obviously hit there. The artillery's going to hit over here. Is LoGiCa going to see this and move his trucks out of the way? Well, nice to move his trucks out of the way now, but he is under a bit of pressure here in the mid. I think with the Overlord, though. With the Overlord and the nuke cannon, he should be able to hold this. But here comes some napalm MiGs once again. Nuke cannon's taking a hit. Mine drop there from SiZe. So in the long run, LoGiCa's got an oil that SiZe does not have. But in the short term, LoGiCa's not actually collecting on many trucks at all. He's only collecting on 2 trucks, actually. Another new cannon shot comes in. LoGiCa GG's, and SiZe has won the game. A funky build order there from SiZe. And it seemed to pay off really well, so very, very nice. Next one will be a GLA mirror on SiZe's map choice. Mara FBI in the chat says, best streamer ever. What is your prediction? Well, thank you very much. What is my prediction? I think SiZe will win. I don't know what the score will be, especially after we've seen that first game. Very, very solid performance. Apparently SiZe is on fire lately, so... Gross the Bear in chat says, when will someone make a balanced version of Alpine Assault? It already exists. What do I want to see? Let's do... Is Irish front in the list? Let's do Plant Waste. Homeland Rocks. We haven't been on Homeland Rocks for a while. Could be good, actually. Okay, GLA Mirror coming up. Homeland Rocks 1-0 so far for Big SiZe. Yeah, them new cannons did do a lot of damage. I just feel like SiZe's start was too good. That massive eco boom, not enough damage was done to him. Okay, so up in the north, we've got Big SiZe with the GLA Vanilla in the orange color. Down the south, we've got Cyan color for LoGiCa, and he is also with the GLA Vanilla. So we're opening up today with 2 mirrors for fairness, and then it will be matchups. So you got a mixture of mirrors and matchups. LoGiCa is going for a fast oil cap by this, by the looks of things. And that's also another real barracks there by LoGiCa. And a real arms dealer. Not messing around with any fakes. Both players sending workers everywhere. LoGiCa's sent a worker inside of there, not built a tunnel just yet. SiZe is sending a worker really far forward. He does like to be aggressive with a typical, we call it a SiZe worker. When he'll just like send a worker straight to the middle of your base and usually build it there. I'm actually surprised he's actually sent it back for a second. SiZe is also going for an oil, but mismicroed his rebel there a little bit. First technical now out for SiZe. LoGiCa's technical is a lot slower, but his oil cap is faster. Oh, that terrorist could be nice, but SiZe is already on it. There is a terrorist inside of there now for SiZe. RPGs pop here for LoGiCa. SiZe could just suicide this and kill all them RPGs, and it will be probably worth it. Killed all the RPGs there. But LoGiCa did get a very fast oil, and SiZe is not on an oil at all yet. So economically, LoGiCa is ahead, but he did lose a little bit. LoGiCa's actually not even selected technical veterancy, which is interesting. That must be a misclick. You've selected Marauder or something. Or does he just not... Oh, there, he's got it now. Yeah, that indicates maybe not playing at his 100% best. The fact that he's only just got the technical veterancy now and missed it on his first technical. Shouldn't make too much of an impact, but it just kind of tells you if someone's forgotten it. SiZe is losing some workers here. And he's slower getting his oil. This would indicate LoGiCa is actually pretty ahead here. SiZe is expanding over to a third supply a lot quicker, though. Yo, Hepsi, welcome. Cheers for the comment. Ooh, look at that. Yo, DG. Welcome to the domination. 100% tunnel there for LoGiCa. That is very, very annoying. LoGiCa needs to put his workers inside of there. He just clicked it, but actually they started to repair it. He still lost 2 workers. Going to lose a 3rd. LoGiCa's trying to rebuild these tunnels. That's a really annoying one there, finishing on 100%. Got 100% and 84% tunnel. It's quite rare to see, actually, 2 unfinished tunnels next to each other like that. SiZe now getting his oil, and he's already on a 3rd. So if the game goes any longer, the advantage there for LoGiCa is going to fade a little bit. Is LoGiCa bringing worker now? Yeah. But the problem is for LoGiCa, he didn't push far enough here. I feel like he could have, when he finished that tunnel, he could have then actually pushed forward and built a tunnel like here. And it would have put a lot of pressure on SiZe. So SiZe currently has this supply, well and truly. LoGiCa failed to kill that worker. Okay, Toxin Tractor now out for LoGiCa, as well as a few RPGs. But this position that SiZe has got himself in is kind of nice, really. LoGiCa ain't going to be touching that anytime soon. These RPGs here, though, could go down to the Toxin Tractor. They are getting cleared out. LoGiCa's building his 3rd supply over on this side, and he's potentially going to get this oil, but SiZe is on it. He's going to stop it. Does deny it. That's a nice little pick off there. Technical's still hanging around in the back. SiZe only still collecting on 1 worker over here. That's good news there for LoGiCa, and as soon as it actually started remaking, it's actually stuck in a position now where that tunnel can't actually fire on it. SiZe pops all of his stuff to kill it. But a lot of workers have gone down there, and SiZe's economy, you're seeing that in his economy now, is like only on like $500. That's surely not going to hit. Surely is not going to hit. Ooh. No, LoGiCa, what's happened? It just didn't shoot. I think actually the Toxin Tractor should have come from there anyway. But SiZe was actually focused on clearing this. If that Toxin Tractor would have hit... if that Toxin Tractor would have hit, that would have been really good. He cleared SiZe off this completely. And then you have the oil and the supply for yourself. But yeah, the fact that that failed, that's a kind of a big thing. LoGiCa is preparing a TNC. He's got another Toxin Tractor on the go. This tunnel here is going to go down. I don't know if LoGiCa cancelled that or not, but SiZe is mixing in Scorpions now. And LoGiCa's actually blocked his bunker there with the supply. SiZe's actually going back, but I think he could have hung around there and picked off some workers. Bars in the chat says, is it better to always make a second arms dealer or a palace after and then a second arms dealer later? In general, because it's hard to say depending on the map, like on Tournament Desert, for example, you might make a palace first. But depending on the map, like probably here, second or even third arms dealer usually I've seen wins more often. If it's quite a bunkery map and like you can drop down a few tunnels and your whole base is covered, then you can do a palace first in some situations. Also, if you have an amazing start and you don't need the second arms dealer, you can sometimes go fast palace. It is situational, but in general, 2 or 3 arms dealers first and then palace later. Especially on maps like Liquid Gold, where you can be spamming tons of units. Yeah, LoGiCa really holding on to this position. I do feel like he could attempt to get that oil again, though. He has TNT'd SiZe's oil up in the top mid. This Toxin Tractor going for a little bit of a walk. But is not going to get anything. SiZe wants to push on this right side. And even though there's a load of tunnels here, there's so many Scorpions, I'm not really sure LoGiCa can fight it. I think that composition of Scorpions for SiZe is better. And even though there's a lot of RPGs here, is LoGiCa still going to be able to hold? SiZe really committing to the attack. LoGiCa repops his army. He's trying to take out the quads. If he takes out the quads, then the RPGs will hold against the tanks. If the RPGs go down too... Ooh, SiZe. Continuing the push. It's a bit of a trade-off on both sides, really. LoGiCa presses the X there on his on RPGs to try and save him. Nice TNT there from SiZe. I don't know if it was 100% necessary on that supply. I think it was probably the supply was going to die anyway, but still very, very nice. SiZe actually got himself to level 3 with that. Is he going to drop down to CC and get through the cash bounty though? Yeah, apologies, I'm losing my voice a bit. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. Yeah, SiZe was trying to get that oil for himself. LoGiCa is now only on 2 supplies, whereas SiZe is on 4, but LoGiCa has a 1 oil advantage. LoGiCa's wasted some stuff there. Buggy's now on the way for LoGiCa. He's way ahead in terms of tech. So he's actually gone for the 1 arms dealer palace. That's why you're kind of seeing now, but the difference. And why typically you would make 2 or 3 arms dealers, because you lose the map control. Like, okay, that one was already decided over there. But this supply here now has been pretty much decided. That supply has gone down and all of those units got lost. And SiZe is ahead in terms of XP because he's gone for the double arms dealer. There's obviously a number of other factors, micro and all that kind of stuff in it as well, but you're seeing the difference in the 2 strategies. But the difference is if you do hold, you're going to be on faster buggies, faster Jarman, faster black market, faster worker shoes. But SiZe will probably get on a faster cash bounty. But we haven't seen a CC from him actually. Nice kills there from LoGiCa. Is he getting that cash bounty? SiZe in the back here with a technical, but he's basically got this supply here for free. Still, that oil has not been captured. Toxin Tract here now for SiZe. LoGiCa's on these faster buggies. Trying to take down this RPG, but it's going to get 1 buggy. No, RPGs do go down. LoGiCa's actually building a 3rd market already, whereas SiZe is slightly behind in markets. But SiZe has got his CC though. I don't know if we've got LoGiCa on his CC or not. Is that another TNT? So I sent his tech RPG, which was a super tech, by the way, just to his death back here. I think he was trying to go in there with his oxen tractor, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Bit of a Fargo pop there from SiZe. Lost 1 buggy for it. Thought he would lose a little bit more. LoGiCa's not getting any bounty money. And his Jarman has gone down there. Is he going to see here that SiZe is getting the bounty money? Is that going to remind him to drop down his CC? Because he's losing so much money by not getting the bounty for those kills. He's going to have like 5 markets and a decent amount of buggies, which is still good. But yeah, I really would like to see the CC get placed down. It's such a waste of cash. That oil is going to get focused down before SiZe gets it. Does go down eventually. Supply proving pretty hard to be taken over. Yeah, LoGiCa wants to collect here, but Jarman Kell is still in position. Need LoGiCa's Jarman. Here's LoGiCa's Jarman. Buggy survived because the artillery thing blocked all the shots. SiZe are going to mine out over here soon. Building another market there. He's going to have like 3. Is LoGiCa still not getting any cash bounty? He's going to hit like level 4 and then think, whoa, I haven't been getting it this whole time. It's always a bit of a killer. Huge difference. Oh, he is getting it now. He is. Yeah, LoGiCa is creeping up there in terms of the markets. He's going to have like 4 there, 2 there, plus he's got the oil. So his economy is actually pretty good compared to SiZe's. I mean, approaching the late game, because once this is mined out and once that's mined out, it's just going to come down to the markets. And yeah, I think LoGiCa might just win it on the markets, maybe. There's a benefit of going the faster palace. But just look at the map control for SiZe, though. LoGiCa is still on the on-1 arms there, now dropping down a second. And if that's a fake or a real. The artillery platform still not captured, and actually the repair bay not captured either. That would be good. It's like a free junk repair, basically. Ooh, LoGiCa going a little bit too close to the tunnels there. He needs to redirect his fire over here because these enemy buggies here for SiZe. Just taking 2 buggies down there for free. Bit of an even trade-off there. 2 buggies for 2 buggies, I think. But SiZe has got the greater buggy numbers now, and when you start engaging like 3 or 4 buggies versus a massive load of them, it can turn sour pretty quick. LoGiCa needs to be as efficient as possible now. Trying to pick off as many buggies for free as he can. He's coming in with his, but if he suicides them though, he's going to have no units left, so he needs to like kind of hit them for free and then preserve them and come back to fight later. LoGiCa behind this, still no CC. SiZe is ahead in terms of XP. LoGiCa's dropped down his CC and then cancelled the scaffold, I think, because he's getting the... he's getting the cash bounty. Yeah, the artillery platform does make a big difference here. So it'll hit these things for free here as well. And it's got a load of HP. But LoGiCa's going to lose markets now, and that's something he can't afford to do. That's his major advantage here, is the markets. He needs to get the fortified structure. But yeah, SiZe just superior units, superior map control. GG for LoGiCa. Well played there by Big SiZe. 2-0 is the score. Very well played. Now there will be matchups. Okay, so with LoGiCa's matchup and map. Exile in the chat says the artillery platform is annoying but not really game changing. It can decide. It can tip who wins the middle and who doesn't. Like your buggies, if they're low and it takes 1 shot from artillery, it could kill 1 or 2 buggies for free. LoGiCa wants GLA USA. And what map does he want? SiZe does not have a 0-hour carrier. It is over. Okay. Let's see what map LoGiCa wants. I've just put this because I know it's in the list, but I guess he wants something different. LoGiCa needs to think of something where you can win both sides. Golden Cobra. Atref in the chat says, DoMiNaToR, I want to play. You're talking about me? I don't want to play tonight. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to sleep. I've got a cold. Feeling sorry for myself. Okay, up in the north, we've got LoGiCa with the Jelly Vanilla in the red. We're on Gold Cobra. It's not Golden Cobra, but Gold Cobra. And down in the south, we've got Big SiZe with the USA Vanilla in the orange. Yo, Queen Muff. Yo, Chaka. I think Chaka is actually AK Baloney's son, is that right? Because he's asking his AK Baloney in the chat. Okay, so we've got SiZe going for a barracks first. A little bit unconventional in a GLA versus USA. But he has done an unconventional build order in the with the China mirror. He's going for a load of oil caps by the looks of things. But he's making 3 ranges. I don't think this is going to work though for some reason. He's keeping his CC as well. I mean, if it works, it works, but... Keep CC oil grab when you're highly likely not going to get that. Way too far. He's going to try and get the artillery platform. LoGiCa preparing a TNT and a tech RPG by the looks of things. SiZe is going to try to stop that, but not quite. SiZe will probably get that one. It's probably going to be a tech RPG and probably going to hit the dozer. It does hit the dozer. Is he going to get the scrap from that as well? Because it will help kill the V. He's going to get the scrap, drops off 1 RPG, should evac that and start building a tunnel. He has got the cash for it. Yeah, he does. And he's now pushing on this right-hand side. That oil is going to get captured. LoGiCa now realized that oil has been capped. SiZe has gone all the way around with that Ranger. And he's going to try and get over there. So, to be fair, if he gets that, honestly, man, it just shows you why SiZe is so good. Just literally sent his Ranger around. You would think LoGiCa would be on this, but LoGiCa doesn't have any RPGs popped here, so that tunnel vision can only see up to like there. Oh, now he can. Is he going to see it? Is he going to see it? I think he's not looking. Nah, he should have seen it. Oh, he's sending another technical back. That one gets stopped. LoGiCa stopped it. Okay, LoGiCa's also getting a 3rd as well. But SiZe is now on 3 Vs and an ambulance. He will be able to clear this tunnel, especially with the help of the artillery platform. Cyclist says, does the repair building stack with junk repair? I believe yes. Someone happily correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I believe yes. And I think the repair bays stack on each other as well. So if you get like 3 repair bays, your units stack 3 times. According to my information. SiZe is trying again to get this oil. Does defend there. He's now on a 2nd supply as well. Only 1 Chinook so far. He does not bother getting the refinery. Again, an annoyance of mine. People don't get the refinery. 10% of all your vehicles is a lot. Over a longer game. SiZe has detected this demo trap, but he is known for stepping on demo traps. If he'd stepped on that, it would have been GG. Yeah, LoGiCa got a decision to make. Does he go for the base trade, or does he go and try to deal with this? He is going to go and try and deal with it. 1v goes down. Is that a TNT? Oh, it was a Boyka level TNT. That was a Boyka level TNT. Boyka's famous for doing those kind of crazy TNTs. They kind of got trapped there. The technicals kind of sandwiched it. I think the technicals would have won anyway, but that TNT was excellent. And I think that one of the tricks to having them amazing TNTs is to have retaliation mode on, because as soon as the terrorist pops out, immediately like targets the V nearby. So yeah, little pro tip if you want to do stronger TNTs. You can also control fire your own technical when it pops out. But yeah, that was really good there from LoGiCa. Really, really nice. And I think he needed that maybe to get the win. He needed to deal with those Vs at least. But he's throwing away some stuff here. Comes in with the TNT on the War Factory now. Yeah, I think LoGiCa's leading now. He's got tunnels pretty much all over the place. Someone in the chat says SiZe is hunted. Well, he's not, because he's kept his CC since the beginning. And he's got a dozer out. Ooh, LoGiCa popped his tentacles and actually shot the Rangers before they were able to combat drop into that building. There's a bit of a weird terrain here. Do be careful on both sides, really. The attack might not go as you expect when there's little ridges in the terrain like that. LoGiCa is now going for the base trade, goes straight to the main base. SiZe does not even have a war factory, but does he really need one against a bunch of tentacles? He could just go to LoGiCa's base. LoGiCa is building a palace. RPGs do get cleared up. I mean, SiZe is still in it. He's also redeployed a war factory. He's now on a third supply as well. But LoGiCa's technical engagements aren't always the best, but SiZe does have decent micro, though. Technical coming in here. I think SiZe has seen it, though. There's a drone there. Attack RPG. SiZe now dropping down a fire base. He's playing this very, very safe now, isn't he? Attack RPG here from LoGiCa once again. Almost takes down a Chinook. Is he going to go and camp inside of that little hut, or is he just going to run away? He's going to run away. LoGiCa is on a fourth supply, by the way, and he's not got his own oil. He's sending a rebel over there. Now making a buggy. Yeah, now he's on buggies. That's going to be a lot harder now for SiZe. Very, very nice. Yeah, LoGiCa's probably going to win now. Now he's on buggies. Not really sure SiZe can hold this now. He did lose one V there. Potentially going to lose his ambulance there as well. Or another V even. LoGiCa now just going to go back. Does LoGiCa really need to press now? He can just either sit back or play this slow, play this fast. It doesn't really matter what he does at this point. I would like to see him creeping forward with more tunnels though. Maybe get that artillery platform as well once he's... Yeah, once he's got rebels out with the capture upgrade, he can get that. LoGiCa could also even get this supply. Decent micro back there from SiZe. He's now on search and destroy as well. LoGiCa not on the buggy ammo upgrade just yet. Does have a few buggies out there, and he'll probably still be able to take out these Vs regardless. SiZe finally got his refinery. LoGiCa not got his, but he does have that oil now. Once he gets buggy ammo upgraded and a few quads out, surely he's going to win this with ease. Ooh, that V's very low. These tentacles, what have they got inside of them? Is this RPGs? The SiZe is already here to defend it. There is RPGs here. Still takes out 1V though. That's quite an alright trade. When you're economically ahead, couple of tech RPGs for 1V, probably would take that. SiZe is now on a Colonel Burton. A10 coming from SiZe. Fortified structure is already in play. That'll do extra damage there because the explosive barrel's there as well. Yeah, SiZe doing extraordinarily well, considering that TNT on his Vs in the beginning. He's still here, still fighting. The buggy ammo upgrade is now in play, but LoGiCa has seen the Colonel Burton. Oh, the buggy's getting wasted. Oh, he did take it down the Colonel Burton, though. There are quads out now, but only 2 buggies, though. SiZe retreating at the moment. It's actually quite a nice game, to be fair. And because of that build order that SiZe has done, it's a more longer game. It's actually quite a classic, evenly matched GLA versus USA here. Tentacle ender in the base. What's it going to kill? Nothing. Doesn't kill anything. Because the Pathfinders are out for SiZe. Would have been nice if he got the search and destroy. Nice try there from LoGiCa, but SiZe, because he's got drones in places though, he can see things coming. He did have a drone here before. Maybe that one's got shot down actually. But yeah, now look at this army. How is SiZe going to stop that? He's going to need a MOAB again, like he's done in previous games. It does love an MOAB. Bit of a trade-off there. All of the quads go down, but also 2 Vs went down. LoGiCa's making 3 markets. Did the A10 come in again, or did I imagine that? I don't know. There is a drone there, by the way. It's been scouted, actually, by the radar van. NGU76 in the chat says LoGiCa just needs another legendary TNT. A TNT on the strat, and then just pick off the Vs with this buggies is all he needs to do. He doesn't need a TNT on the Vs. It's not going to happen anymore because the Pathfinder's in there. Ooh! Them buggies wish they hadn't popped out of that tunnel, I can tell you that. The Tomahawk missile doesn't forget just because you've gone in the tunnel, apparently. And so all of a sudden, LoGiCa is now actually losing a bit of ground here. That Tomahawk shot definitely helped turn things. I do like how SiZe makes Tomahawks, to be fair. Like, sometimes he makes them and they just do nothing, but here they are doing some stuff as well. He's pretty much... Is he the only player that we see making Tomahawks? I think we see Fargo sometimes. Problem is, though, if you take down the Vs, then the Tomahawks are useless by themselves. LoGiCa is clearing up everything. LoGiCa's only just reached level 3, by the way. SiZe behind this is making drop zones. He's got 2. Yeah, Jean-Michel nowhere to be seen, but to be fair, Jean-Michel won't be doing a lot against Pathfinders anyway. LoGiCa still doesn't have his refinery and still doesn't have the artillery platform. Ooh. Oh, V does go down, but all the missile defenders pop out. So those buggies have to retreat because they can just get laser locked. This is actually a very nice game for GLA USA. LoGiCa's not getting the bounty money again, though. He has got 5 markets, though. Pathfinder gets run over. LoGiCa wants to push with these quads, but without without buggies, don't really recommend that they should be pushing by themselves. He needs to pop his buggies now and pick off some of this stuff. His buggies are actually back here. He's actually getting a big army and pushing through the middle. Here comes an A10. It's going to be on probably one of the markets. I think if you combine the support powers with actually a decent supply drop zones, ooh, it's going to hit. Barely kills one, though. Yeah, the supply drop zones actually earn more money over time than black markets. It's just that black markets are constantly bringing in the income, whereas supply drop zone will take like a good 4 or 5 minutes to actually make a profit. It is one of the longer USA GLA games I've seen in a while. SiZe's still with a gigantic army here, and he's actually approaching level 5. SiZe's doing a really compact base in the back here. LoGiCa's got this monstrous army here now of quads and buggies. What is SiZe going to be able to do here? He's lost all of his tomahawks. Blazelock comes in on some of the buggies. One buggy there does go down. LoGiCa trying to expand now to here. It's a very long distance supply, but I mean, as long as you're collecting, it's alright. Ooh! Is the Tomahawk going to hit? Wow, the Tomahawk range is crazy. The Tomahawk missile does not forget. Once it wants to hit a target, it will hit the target unless you stay inside of a tunnel. Do I prefer Jean-Michel or Colonel Burton? They're both good in different situations, but you have to say Demo Jarman's probably the best out of all the heroes. Yeah, SiZe on 4 drop zones. If LoGiCa can find a way to get a TNT in and hit like 2 of them, will severely cripple SiZe. That TNT is not going to work. You need 4 terrorists, but one of them died there for some reason. I didn't quite see why. SiZe dropping down another firebase. Definitely in it for the long game, SiZe here. Oh, look at that. SiZe is losing loads of money to the little tower thing. Don't build it there. Yeah, he should have built it a bit to the left, but yeah, he's losing money on that. Is that going to be a game changer here? It's certainly having an impact. Because SiZe doesn't have much cash. They both got the same amount of cash in the bank, but LoGiCa's just got more markets. LoGiCa's CC going up very late, though, again. He's getting the cash bounty now, but was he getting it before, though? I don't know if he was. LoGiCa is holding, and if he gets the win here, he's really has to work for it. SiZe has not gifted it to him. LoGiCa does have an oil advantage, by the way. LoGiCa seemingly killed this one here on the right side. SiZe is almost level 5. It's going to mean fuel air bomb. And what you say is he vanilla, so he's going to be... I always forget the support powers, the difference between laser, super weapon. Does he get Spectre and Spectre Leaflet? So it's in different orders for the different USAs, isn't it? It's going to get Spectre, Leaflet, and Fuel Air Bomb. Here comes an A10 now from SiZe. It's going to be on the oil, actually. SiZe level 5. But yeah, that tower there is blocking a lot of his economy. I don't know how many crates exactly, but I feel like it's blocking a good 60% of it. LoGiCa now getting the bounty money is massive. SiZe is trying to collect from here, trying to get himself some more income. Yeah, man, you've seen these boxes disappear around the back. SiZe needs to kill that. It could, if SiZe loses this, it could be a major impact, you know. It's already having a medium level impact. Spectre gunship takes out one of the markets. Yeah, SiZe needs to kill that tower. Oh, it's so annoying, man. The little things in Zero are like that. The supply crate should just drop off and just go there, regardless. It shouldn't like drop in other places. You can like build buildings all really close together, and when the supply crate gets collected, it actually in the game's mind gets collected twice, or even 3 times, or even more times. Apparently, if you build like loads of demo traps, if you get GLA and you build your own demo traps around your drop zone, you can like make like 7k off a supply drop zone, or at least a mental amount. But yeah, you can always really want to build a power right next to a supply. I can't remember in which direction, but you can usually like double collect 1 or 2 of the crates, and it will help you out. But yeah, that tower is really pissing me off. Oh man. So I can't believe actually we're still here. LoGiCa's on 4 markets in his base. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With the cash bounty though, he should be comfortably winning this, but SiZe does have 5 drop zones now. Colonel Burton is there, so these buggies need to be careful. 2 buggies went down. It's actually very nice there for Colonel Burton. SiZe is on top of this worker here. Technical comes in. This is what's needed. This is going to be a big blow here. If he kills that one, he might actually be doing SiZe a favor. Oh, he could get a triple here. Oh, he gets a double. Very nice. SiZe tries to leaflet it, but it's too late. That's monstrous damage. You can be having all them fights in the world, all them trade-offs, but you come in and do a TNT like that, and yeah, things do change a lot. I suppose what you could say is actually SiZe should leave a Pathfinder or 2 in his base somewhere. Maybe in that tower, ironically. Yeah, that tower is annoying. A Fargo tower. If you put an RPG inside of that building, will it collect? I don't think so, no. I don't think buildings, even if they belong to you, I don't think buildings garrisoned can capture it. I think it'll just get blocked the same. But if it's one of your actual buildings, then I think it can. I mean, I might be wrong. I'm just assuming here, but yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, I think LoGiCa's won. It's just he's had to work for this, hasn't he? He's had to indeed work for it. Oh, here's the Moab. Doesn't really kill that much though. Here's more important. Yeah, that's nice TNT. These TNTs are game changers. LoGiCa's approaching level 5 now as well. Buggy's taking out one of the Vs. I mean, SiZe is still here, still fighting. SiZe is pushing LoGiCa back over here, but how much further can he realistically push? Yeah, these quads are getting XP now and actually bounty money. Here comes the A10. Spectre gunship taking out one of the markets. Some of these were fake, so I think that's a fake there. But either way, LoGiCa's economy is still greater. LoGiCa now building a CC. Colonel Burton is planting a bomb on one of the markets. SiZe still here and still fighting. Not quite sure if that's in the greatest position. I think it'll be okay. Where did the Colonel Burton go? Did he get killed in the end? I think he's been killed now. SiZe building another drop zone. Yeah, despite that firebase, actually, that technical's still got in. I don't know, did it come straight down the middle? I don't know. It looks like SiZe has a lot, but it's just a lot of ranges. I think SiZe might just GG here. I think part of this is mental aspect as well, really making LoGiCa work for it, despite that amazing start. SiZe literally has nothing now. He's just got was 1v. And LoGiCa not able to close it out just now. But you don't always know what the opponent has got. So another TNT. Oh, he's going to get the drop zone again. And another one. Just think how many of these he's killed. If SiZe has saved all of those, like by having Pathfinders around or something, could be a very different game, honestly. But yeah, it's a big if. LoGiCa, will he realize now that he's not actually got his own refinery? Now that he's killing that one, he probably will. Yeah, SiZe is still here. He's not interested in quitting anytime soon, is he? Yeah, still not seen a rebel over there. EPS scramble there on LoGiCa's army. Sneak attack in the back. Do you pop, though? You don't know what support powers he's got. Oh, he does pop. Pops the quads. And frags bomb. On his own quads. Gonna kill one of his own quads. But you can just go back in now. Oh, yeah, you go back in. Repops it. It's going to take out this drop zone. But SiZe can just come in with a clear. But I think he's waiting for the support powers. I think he knows he can just force fire there and clear that up. I get the feeling he's waiting for a support power there. A support power will literally have zero notice. It will literally appear there because you're bang on the edge of the map where the CC is. SiZe building another drop zone. He's really insistent and staying in this game, isn't he, SiZe? Finally, GG's. Maybe he does realize he's wasting time. But yeah, part of it is a mental aspect. He's really making LoGiCa work for that win.
Ha ha ha, it was me in the tower. I got back my money back. Domi, I'm back, baby.
Why do I feel that was Exile? Oh, that's nice. Cheers to the donation, whoever that was. Very, very funny indeed. LoGiCa gets himself on the scoreboard. 2-1 is the score. I'm gonna tell SiZe. Oh, we told SiZe. Read the game. We should put a Fargo donation goal of $850. And bring Fargo back fund. Bring Fargo back. Make Fargo great again. Okay, down at the bottom, we have LoGiCa with the yellow USA. Up in the north, we have Big SiZe. Also with the... not also. With same as the previous game. SiZe now with the GLA vanilla in the orange. SiZe with 2 forward tunnels here. Wants to grab hold of this position. Can V still push through the middle there? You could do. Depends how many RPGs go in that one, I suppose. Tech RPG here will be the first attack from SiZe. Almost said Fargo then, I got him on the brain now. Tech RPG here. Is going to hit the dozer first. SiZe does get the scrap, I think. Well, it didn't make the scrap sound, I don't think, but he got it either way. Not too sure that's the best position to pop though, because your RPGs can't move away and they can get run over really, really easy. Saying that though, he might still get 1v. Does get 1v. And here comes the TNT from SiZe. Is he going to go for the War Factory? LoGiCa can move his dozer there and start repairing it. Ooh, he saved it. He saved it. If you repair it instantly, it does help, because it's 4 terrorists take down a War Factory, but only just. If it gets repaired even a little bit, then yeah, then it can be saved. SiZe behind that did get a 3rd supply. He's pushing with another 2 technicals. So far, SiZe's aggression hasn't really done much. Killed 1 dozer and 1 V, I think. Another Tech RPG attack here from SiZe. Nice micro there from LoGiCa. Takes down 2 units for free, but there's a few RPGs here now. SiZe not on a second arms dealer just yet. He prioritized getting that 3rd supply. Does have a nice spread of tunnels all over the map, and you see how SiZe's worker is creeping forward faster. LoGiCa kind of hung around in that position for a while. But LoGiCa's actually going to go straight to the main base here with 2 fully loaded Vs, and it actually could be the end of SiZe here, because these quads aren't going to do enough, I don't think. SiZe's going to have to muster some kind of a defense pretty quick, like drop down a load of tunnels and get RPGs out and stuff. TNT here is going to be stopped. RPGs coming in from the back. This is all buying LoGiCa time to build a back at home as well. Another 2 Vs here from LoGiCa to reinforce this position. There is a little ridge there. I didn't even realize that so much before, but yeah, apparently a little ridge. And now that V blob is even stronger. So yeah, that's going to go straight probably to the War Factory. And that might be GG. Is SiZe going to be able to hold this? This is the thing with going quads. Like, they're not really going to do enough here against the Vs, I don't think. 1 quad there goes down for free. And SiZe is going to lose his War Factory. That could be a TNT. I'm not sure what's in there. Tech RPG maybe. Tech RPG. I think LoGiCa might have this game. He has built another War Factory though. Big SiZe. Yo, Roxas, thank you very much.
Hi Domi, Love your streams, get yourself some beer made.
Cheers, man. Much appreciated. 1v there does finally go down. A lot of RPGs here now, and SiZe seems to be holding for now. Another quad gonna go down though, but all the missile defenders do go down as well. LoGiCa now going to reinforce his army with a load more Vs. Probably this tunnel position here is going to go down. LoGiCa can now expand or build a CC or build a strat. I'm going to play it safe, you build a CC in case you get hunted. Two oil refineries do not stack. No. Tech RPG here from the back. Is he going to find any Vs? Does get one of them. A lot of RPGs there, by the way. Is he going to take down any more? No. With the tow, these RPGs are going down pretty fast. One more V did go down, though. Another one there getting a little bit low, but SiZe doesn't have many units out there. I think in terms of RPGs, he's losing them all. In terms of technicals, I think he could have spent his cash a little bit better there. I think that might be GG. And nice micro from LoGiCa so far. GG there from SiZe. LoGiCa brings it back to 2-2. Very, very nice play indeed. Now it will be SiZe's matchup and map. Indigomero.
You are the boss, Domi. Great stream.
Cheers, man. Much appreciated too. Thank you very much. LoGiCa says, can you feel the taste of defeat? Okay, SiZe matchup and map. What is he gonna choose? China Inf 0-hour carrier is over. Version 850. Fargo carrier is over. Version 850. Okay, SiZe wants to be infantry. It's going to be China against Inf. I think it's winnable both ways. Two supplies, two war factories, and trying to infia might be more difficult. Atref in the chat says, after this stream, Domi, are you going to sleep? Really? Well, when I say go to sleep, I'm going to my bed to watch the rest of Resident Evil Apocalypse. 34 minutes of that movie left. I've seen it before, but only back in 2004 when it first came out. Haytham says, any team games in the future, Domi? Yes, but some of them were supposed to include Fargo, and Fargo seems to have retired. So we have to rethink some of them. Okay, down in the south, we've got big size with the China Infantry in the orange. Up in the north, we've got LoGiCa with the yellow China Vanilla. LoGiCa going for a barracks first. SiZe also going for a barracks first. Fargo did pay the money, you're right. Yeah, one of the team games that was supposed to happen was a 2v2, like $350 between SiZe LoGiCa versus Excal and Fargo. But now Fargo's gone. We have to rethink that. LoGiCa thinks that he's going to be against 2 Supplies, 2 War Factories. Because he's doing the licks. LoGiCa's actually going for the oil with the 2 red guards. Whoa, Michael.
Thanks for the stream and always the good games. Love 0 Hour. Love you. GG.
Cheers, Michael. Michael Bammett, thank you very much. The massive donation. Much, much appreciated. So they've got the licks out. SiZe is sending a flame over here. Is he just going to outright kill LoGiCa's oil? This licks is going to head over here to kill this flamer. But yeah, I swear LoGiCa thinks... Ooh, licks took a bit of damage there. SiZe actually is going for the oil cap. Yeah, he's going for the oil cap straight. Yeah, for me personally, I'm not that keen on SiZe's build order here. Has LoGiCa got 5 tankants in there, or is it only 3? Maybe it is 5, I don't know. He is getting this oil though. He's actually control fired on the ground at the moment, and he's going to lose the licks to a minigunner. SiZe now dropping down a prop. That oil there belongs to LoGiCa. I wonder if those red guards will take out that minigunner or not. They do actually.
Fargo might be gone, but Fargo Pop isn't.
Fargo Pop will always live in our memory, Indigo. He's physically gone, but in spirit, he will always be with us. Cheers to the donation again. Appreciate it. Okay, prop now getting up for big size. But if LoGiCa just gets on napalm, that's why I just prefer the aggression as the inf. Would like to see him some more aggressive strat, because China's weak in the beginning, but the longer you give the China and gets the MiGs up, the more chance it's got later on, I think. So yeah, that's why I'm not so keen on SiZe's option here. But ooh, the terrain happened a little bit weird there, didn't it? The MiG like kind of went into the mountain a bit. It's a beautiful map, this. CNC HD made this map. It's just like another version of Tournament Desert. It's so good though, especially how the middle is like open. These like cool, funky mountains here and stuff. It's very, very nice. Why did they pick almost the same colors? It's a very good question, actually. SiZe is always orange lately. Let's see if LoGiCa will change maybe to red or something. No, maybe not red. I don't know, purple or something later. See, now the MiGs are out. That outpost just gets one shot. I suppose LoGiCa's still wasting units there as well. SiZe now building a CC. Both players quite even in terms of the XP. SiZe hasn't got the veterancy there on the minigun, as something he doesn't like to do, actually, because he prefers like getting the double artillery or double artillery and carpet later on. But one thing it doesn't do is obviously it decreases your DPS, but also they don't auto heal as well. I'm not too sure if I agree with that. Nice MiG hits, but did lose a lot of stuff there, and the Lotus almost going down there as well. SiZe looks like he will get that oil, but LoGiCa coming in with the MiGs again does hit the Lotus. LoGiCa is clearing things up over here. LoGiCa's on 2 airfields. SiZe is now on another supply, but look at the supply, because it's like this weird terrain, like you can't see some of it. It's like built into the ground. It looks like a very tiny supply. Let's go with the flame wall here, killing some of these buildings. ECM though should be able to disable that, and the outpost should clear that up. Let's go bring in a dozer here to the mid now, but a load of MiGs coming in. Still no napalm, by the way. ECM gets taken out. We'll choose some red guards over here, could get hold of that refinery. MiG goes down, but does take it down a lot of infantry as well. That flame is going to go down, yep. Kind of even so far. LoGiCa leading in terms of XP just a little bit. I can hear a Lotus in the base though. I think. Did I just hear a Lotus? Or am I literally hearing things? LoGiCa's going to try and get hold of this refinery, but it's going to get stopped, I think, by this outpost. Let's see. SiZe on 4 supplies. LoGiCa still on his original 2. That is a big difference. SiZe floating 10k though. It isn't a SiZe game unless someone's floating 23k, so. LoGiCa now expanding to a 3rd.
I'll donate 50 for the one who wins this first to 13.
Roxas, thank you very much for the donation. Donate 50 to the one who wins 13? So to the winner. So you're basically increasing the prize pool to 150. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'll let the players know in a second so that the prize is now 150. Nice flamer there. It's going to take down some trucks of SiZe. SiZe needs to sell this supply. LoGiCa with a lot of bunkers. I always say if the enemy's got loads of MiGs and everything you're making is just getting killed by the MiGs, which is the outposts are just getting killed, then you fight fire with fire. The old cliche. Make your own MiGs. There's no point keep making these outposts if they keep getting one-shotted by these enemy MiGs. Yeah, SiZe finally transitioning, but I think LoGiCa might actually win this one. That's what I mean. I don't think SiZe had the strongest strat at all. Nice hit. Kills 2 outposts there. SiZe is getting a bit wrecked now, but it's just all down to Migs. Migs kill everything that Inf can make. It's Domi Australian now. I'm from the UK. Yeah, LoGiCa is on the napalm now. Gatling cannon going up here. Those might get picked off though. It does. MiGs are going down over here though. Oh, do you see that? They actually shot themselves on the mountain because this terrain's weird. Because it kind of goes down, so the MiGs go down and then they shoot and then it has to go up. So yeah, the MiGs actually shot themselves there. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference, but yeah, a bit of a weird bug in the game there. Well, not really a bug, just a bad design, I think. Okay, LoGiCa is holding on. He's got $600 in the bank. He has mined out there on his secondary supply. LoGiCa's leading in terms of XP by a lot now. SiZe level 3 as well, though. Have we seen carpet and artillery actually from LoGiCa, or has he just forgotten to make a CC or something? No, CC's here. Minigunners actually drop inside of LoGiCa's base, but there's no MiGs there. Carpet bomb comes in, only kills 1 truck, kills the bunkers as well, though. Minigunners here are mostly going to go down, but 2 do survive. Both players taking a bit of damage here. Artillery came in and killed 2 trucks there of LoGiCa. LoGiCa's got a very low supply here. But he's still got these 2 trucks here, so I hope he puts them back instead of making more. Yeah, he is going to put them back. SiZe still has that oil. That oil's gone down, but LoGiCa's going to recapture that one by the sounds of things. Here comes a mine drop. Yeah, very scrappy. Both players not on many units at all, really. LoGiCa's still not collecting on his main. SiZe floating 6.2k. LoGiCa needs to get his mix back in the air to take down this outpost. I feel like he probably will. Here's the mix. But yeah, it's just 3 kills for LoGiCa every time with the mix. So yeah, I don't know why SiZe is still doing it. I know a few times the outposts have got a little bit done, but maybe he needs to make like 2 ECMs, 2 assault troop crawlers. If you want to donate to the prize pool, you can do it with the link in the description. Just make sure, if you're donating, just make sure you say it's for the prize pool. Otherwise, I keep it, baby. Now, we're on 150 now for the prize pool. $100 by Syntax. And Roxas is adding 50 for the winner, he said. But is that only if it goes to a decider, I think Roxas said, if it gets to 13? Because it's best of 13, means first to 7 games, yeah? So yeah, Roxas needs to make it clear. Yeah, SiZe kind of bringing this back. Very, very scrappy game. LoGiCa needs to repair that in his base. He is losing the supply, though. Losing the trucks, at least. Ooh. 2 MiGs go down. Can hear... Can I just hear Lotus on... Is Lotus just on my brain? Oh no, Lotus is there, hiding behind the tree. Let's steal that back. SiZe now has the oil. But this flame here for LoGiCa is killing some stuff. SiZe actually lost his war factory. I'm guessing that was to a carpet down the middle that I've missed. What the hell's going on with that MiG? It's doing a vertical landing. It's an F-35B actually, or something like that, with the vertical landing, vertical takeoff. What the SiZe doesn't have very much. LoGiCa's back on this supply. Both players have next to nothing. I think SiZe could do a helix, you know. He's got cash in the bank. If he did a helix, mind you, there is some GAT units, I suppose. That's the drop of death, isn't it? Poor guys. Here comes artillery now for LoGiCa. It's going to be on the prop. Yeah. Carpet now for LoGiCa as well. SiZe selling the war factory. I think it might be in time. Yeah, just in time. Definitely think a helix is needed. Mine drop there on the trucks. Artillery gonna hit the prop. This game, man. Both players have basically nothing. Infantry there goes down to the MiGs. The MiGs just kill everything, but just look at the XP difference there. Pretty much all of that is MiGs. Ooh. As LoGiCa heard it there. Ooh. LoGiCa's revealed himself. Sorry, I mean SiZe has revealed him his Lotus. Used a bit prematurely that. He should have waited for all three MiGs to land because LoGiCa is going to find the Lotus now. That would have been a big impact. Ooh, that's going to be a big impact. Wow. Power plant and airfield goes down. That's the problem with building. You build in too many, building your buildings too close together. LoGiCa now doesn't have an airfield until he's collected enough to rebuild another one. Yeah, there's a TNT planted on that. LoGiCa's still collecting from the middle, but there's a mine drop there. LoGiCa still has the oil. SiZe's just selling everything. He's going to lose the one building that he didn't sell. He literally has a power and a CC left. He's building a supply over here. He still has the refinery though. Yeah, but he keeps making outposts. And the MiGs just keep killing him. That's got to be GG. You're losing the full outpost again. It's like he hasn't learned. Just keeps making his outposts and just keep getting killed by MiGs. SiZe has nothing now. He drops some minigunners in his base in a desperate attempt to save it against this flamer outpost, but it's not going to be enough. SiZe's not even level 5. He's not even got EMP or... Well, I mean, what else could you have, really? He's probably fired his... Artillery's not going to hit, let's be realistic. Could be carpet, but I don't know if he's used it or not, but LoGiCa's got this game. GG. GG. Well played to LoGiCa. Leads 3-2. It's an opportunity to take a lead now. Some people in the chat were already saying he might do 2 supplies, 2 war factory build, which is, in my opinion, stronger. Yeah, LoGiCa had a very nice game there. Very, very scrappy all the way through. But to win with China Vanilla against the Inf, I think is good. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
50 pool, 5 Domi.
Thank you very much, Michael Bammett. Thank you very much. I've let the players know. Total is now 150.
First who gets 7 wins, so winner gets 150. He'll donate the 50 near the end.
Jesus, well, I need to read that again. Was that another 150 gonna get? I can't keep up with all these donations. SiZe is shifting a gear. I used to get a reminder on my other screen what the donation said. I need to read that one again. So Roxas. First who gets 7 wins. Winner gets 150. He'll donate the 50. All right. Okay. So that's another 50. So the prize is now $200. Is that what we're saying? Thank you very much for the donations. So yeah, if that's right now, the prize pool is now 200. Crazy, crazy. Down in the south, we've got LoGiCa with the China Infantry in the pink color. Up in the north, we've got Big SiZe with the orange China Vanilla. He's going for War Factory Barracks. Is he going to be able to hold here against the 2 supplies and 2 War Factories that LoGiCa is going for? Ooh, SiZe's a little bit hesitant there. He actually thought about a barracks there, and then he's actually done it over here. He's going straight into an airfield behind this. He's making a GAT as his first unit. A Flamer for LoGiCa. He's sending it straight to the oil in case that SiZe will go for an oil cap. The SiZe's going to build a bunker over here, but the problem is, as we discovered before, or as I told you before, you need 2 tank gunners in there, and as a minimum to hold against the Flamer. 1 is not going to cut it. Flamer there for LoGiCa, heavily damaged. Ironically, it is on fire. Does go down. If SiZe can stabilize and hold, and get these MiGs up and running, will be in an okay position. I think LoGiCa... I don't know if he should have made that barracks there or not. That bunker apparently does hold, but it got help from the MiG, that's why. Yeah, you're right, Cyrus D. It was £50. So yeah, slightly higher than $200 is the prize pool. Do I like the Elden Ring game? I've seen a little bit of it, to be honest. It doesn't look like my kind of thing, but maybe I'll give it a try. So LoGiCa continuing the push here with 2 outposts. The MiGs are currently reloading, and that is the problem. They do take a long time to reload without the napalm upgrade. MiGs now coming in. Does hit 1 outpost, but should have really hit the tank hunters because it had already evac'd. And MiGs now coming in once again. Let's hit the other outpost. If LoGiCa had been able to back that up with like another 2 units there then. Oh, he actually is pushing over here. So yeah, LoGiCa probably ahead. He's got a tank hunter here as well. It could kill some MiGs. Planted a TNT there on the gap. But this supply, will it go down or is SiZe on it? SiZe is seemingly on it. Okay, he's on it. He's going to save everything. Dropping down a barracks there as well. Another flamer and another outpost going to come in. SiZe needs to get napalm though, but the problem is when do you upgrade to napalm? Because you need units at this point. LoGiCa evacs his stuff. This cat probably going to go down. SiZe on 1 oil. Needs to protect this airfield. Can't let any MiGs die. Just dying while they're on the airfield is such an expensive loss. Is SiZe going to be able to hold though against this consistent spam? I'm not convinced that LoGiCa needs to do anything else at the moment other than this is 2 War Factory spam. And yeah, currently SiZe taking damage here to this flamer. MiGs are going to get back up. SiZe doing an okay job at holding, but I think eventually it's going to break through, surely. These MiGs are getting some veterancy, so I don't know if they reload faster when they've got some veterancy or not. That truck's low, the supply is low, and that doze is very low. SiZe continuing the hold. He's actually built another truck. He's got 3 trucks there now. LoGiCa continuing the push. 1 MiG, I think, did get picked off. Bit of an even trade-off so far. LoGiCa now getting a prop. SiZe now on napalm, so those MiGs are now gonna reload faster. We could be looking at a 3-3 situation now that napalm's got up. That is a big difference because they reload so much faster and they do loads more damage. LoGiCa only just got a Lotus out, so it didn't really need the capture upgrade there on his minigunner. But it might force this GAT into a bad situation here, into this bunker maybe. Don't know if he needed to evac there. Could have done a little bit more damage by staying inside of the bunker, I think, or at least force-fired the oil down or something. It's all about the MiGs again. It is all about the MiGs. Here's a flamer though for SiZe, and LoGiCa's only just built a supply here. That's very annoying. SiZe now with the spamming like 5 units out of his war factory. Here comes the MiGs. Builds one of the ECMs. Yeah, SiZe doing very good here with the China. He's actually pushing LoGiCa back, and these MiGs, again, are just wrecking the outposts. But LoGiCa did do the 2 war factories. I did say at the beginning, I don't know whether 2 spies, 2 war factories will work or not. I almost thought it broke SiZe here, but he seems to have just held, just due to the really decent MiG usage. Here comes a carpet from Big SiZe. He is level 3 now. That's going to hurt. It's the power and the supply. Would it kill the supply completely? Yeah, it does kill the supply. I think SiZe might have done it. He's also killing this barracks here as well, which had mines on it. It's an expensive loss, $1,100 for the barracks and the mines. And actually, a doze there if LoGiCa's gone down. Is that the last dozer? It's looking like it might be the last dozer. So LoGiCa can't rebuild his base now. Here comes the artillery. I think SiZe has done it. Just with them amazing MiG usage in the beginning. Really, really impressive. Yeah, LoGiCa lost his dozer. ECM deflects the MiG missiles. that's a bad engagement. Don't want to run straight into that flamer, but I don't think it makes any difference at this point. I think LoGiCa has lost. LoGiCa's collecting with 55 trucks on his main. He's trying to push here, but realistically, SiZe could just drop down more airfields and just hold against absolutely everything. I don't think LoGiCa's got power. Might take down the supply, but eventually SiZe, even with the support powers, can clear LoGiCa's base. Very, very nice there from SiZe. Surprised he did it with just a War Factory barracks straight into MiGs. He was only just holding though, wasn't he? LoGiCa very nearly broke into him. But I think the fact that it's actually quite a long map and actually got quite a narrow choke point over here, that helped. But maybe LoGiCa's spam could have been a bit better had he not dropped down that barracks over down on the left side in the beginning. Because that costs money and takes away from your initial spam from the 2 War Factories, I think. But yeah, it's only $500. I think SiZe just played exceptionally well here. LoGiCa's continuing. He still has a prop, so he can just still do outpost ECM. But here comes a mine drop, I think. Right in front of the War Factory. That's going to cut the production off for a second, at least. GG from LoGiCa. Well played there from SiZe. Very, very nice indeed. Very impressive. Maybe that extra 50 or the extra 100 or whatever. Really did put SiZe into an next gear. Okay, LoGiCa's pick. I'll wait for SiZe to join before I tell him about the prize pool. SiZe excited about that. LoGiCa's pick will be next.
Just get me in close.
Yo, Chris. Welcome to the channel. What the fuck? What's the crypt walk? Am I supposed to know that? I'll pass. Keep your cash. Okay, he wants Evergreen Lagoon. Laser Inf Evergreen Lagoon. Okay, So, we've got a big size down in the south with the orange USA laser. Up in the... did I say down in the south? I meant up in the north. Whatever, yeah, he's up in the north. Down in the south, we've got LoGiCa with the Cyan China Infantry. So we're an evergreen lagoon. I don't like this kind of texture, this green, to be honest. I prefer the desert version. Or if there's a winter version, I prefer that. Just... yeah, just my personal preference is a little bit different because on the regular version there's a white bunker there. This is like a little bit wider now as well. And actually there's a hut here instead. Middle over here is a little bit different. And he is a bit different as well, actually. I think, does that say Jundi's made it because of the explosive barrels? SiZe just going for a regular build order, 2 supplies, War Factory Barracks. LoGiCa, the same. Doing a nice safety bunker over here on this right. Minigunner, if he gets inside of that building though, that's going to cause problems for SiZe, surely. SiZe isn't going to be able to stop that. That's just going to put his economy under pressure straight away. There's a V actually over here, heading towards his trucks as well. This, yeah, that's a very big annoyance there for SiZe. SiZe made a Ranger. Is he going to combat drop it, or is he going to flashbang it? SiZe is after the trucks. Might get one. Ooh, he's getting 2. He gets 2 trucks. That's a nice play there from SiZe. Gets 2 trucks, but SiZe is taking damage over this side as well. But can that minigunner reach those Chinooks? I don't know. SiZe now on flashbangs. SiZe's not messing around here, is he? That 2 truck kill there was very impressive. Here comes a full outpost though from LoGiCa now. Is SiZe going to be able to defend that? SiZe moving his Chinooks out of the way. If he can clear that up without taking too much damage, it might be okay. Because he is doing economic damage to LoGiCa as well. LoGiCa's got his dozer there, and his mines actually blocking the collection path of these trucks. LoGiCa's not collecting at all at the moment. On this right side. One outpost there does go down. That's one dozer gone down, and SiZe's other dozer is very low as well, so got to be careful. Outpost. SiZe's actually firing over there then. Is he going to clear this up? I think he will do actually. These flashbang rangers alone will kill the minigunner. Oh, minigunner does survive. Could maybe use the ambulance here. SiZe is not collecting on that supply at all at the moment. And LoGiCa is coming with the next outpost as well. SiZe taking too much damage here, I think. Loses another V there. SiZe bringing back his Chinooks way too soon here because there's still a Vet 3 minigunner and 2 tank hunters. I don't think he saw that minigunner. I think he thought the minigunner was dead. But here comes another outpost. It could even get the dozer here because SiZe's dozer is very low. SiZe getting his V numbers up. Is that dozer going to get focused here from LoGiCa? Laserlock comes in. But SiZe might clear this up now. He's got a decent amount of Vs. 1 V goes down, but the outpost has gone down too. Can hear SiZe actually getting one of the oils. SiZe now clearing up this area. TNT's been planted on one of the Vs. Yeah, this green on this map is just like too deep. It's like too green or too vibrant. I think the more mellow colors. Are just better to look at and better to play on. Yeah, personal opinion. It's like too vibrant, isn't it? It's like if you go on the NVIDIA control panel and you whack your vibrance up to 100%. It feels like that. You can do that in Counter-Strike to get an advantage, by the way. Pro tip in Counter-Strike. Flamer here. That should go down if providing SiZe does the laser lock, but is he going to do it? Oh, he's going to lose his oil. Comes in now, but the laser lock's too late. LoGiCa is picking off some Vs over here. 3 Vs remain, plus the ambulance, but SiZe has got a lot of tank hunters here to worry about still. But SiZe's important thing, he's still collecting, but barely, because he's just lost another Chinook there. SiZe is clearing things up. He's got another oil for himself, though. So LoGiCa is actually going to capture that for himself. LoGiCa leading in terms of XP. Flamer there has gone down and issued to a laser lock. SiZe now making a strategy center up in the top left of the map. LoGiCa's now got a prop out because he's got ECMs and the Lotus. Lotus could get over here though and capture the strat as soon as it deploys though. It's a possibility. Is SiZe going to be able to hold that? I'm pretty sure probably can hold that against just one outpost. LoGiCa dropping down a barracks and a bunker over here on this right side. Maybe SiZe going to be the couple of drones in the army, even if it's like 3 scouting drones. Could be good for distracting the fire. The outposts and the engagements if he's going close. But now he's got Search and Destroy out. That makes it a lot easier dealing with these outposts. But it's getting captured straight away by the Lotus, like I said. SiZe sells it. It changes this hold the line animation as he sells it. But yeah, the fact that he got captured straight away, not that great. But LoGiCa also has lost an outpost here. There's some flashbang ranges in there as well. Tank gun is very low, but the Vet 2 minigunners are gonna heal themselves. Would like to see subliminal messaging from LoGiCa. Airfield being placed down for LoGiCa in the bottom left. Okay, SiZe has found himself towards the mix and he's getting his strat back. And he's got a load of Vs out now. He's killing the airfield here of LoGiCa. Yeah, airfield's going to go down, and when that Search and Destroy's back up, it's going to be very hard.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, these trucks here having a hard time collecting, and SiZe has engaged these outposts, is losing a few units. He's lost 2 Vs there, but he did clear it all up in return for it. And he's harassed over here. So yeah, I think SiZe is leading here. He's on level 3 now as well, so Pathfinder's route. Kind of stage you want to get to as the USA. But now these Vs, that's going to be very hard to defend now for LoGiCa. Without the MiGs, you need the MiGs. Yo, Findama, welcome. Lotus is going to capture the oil. Okay. But I just think SiZe is going to do too much damage with these Vs here now on this ambulance. He's getting so much XP in the bank now. He's taking a big lead in terms of the XP. Is he going to take down the refinery there as well? Has been captured by LoGiCa this time. You know, it's an annoyance for me when people don't get the refinery. Especially when you've got a minigunner or a Lotus nearby and it doesn't get captured. LoGiCa still no subliminal messaging. A-10 comes in and hits the bunker. The bunker doesn't go down, but these Vs will definitely finish it off. Will one V go down? Nope. Dozer gets picked off. He's not hunted, but he's on a low HP Dozer and no CC actually, but he's level 3. But yeah, I think SiZe has won this one out. He's got way too many units, way too many Vs. Even if LoGiCa had like 4 MiGs out, which he doesn't, but even if he did, these Vs could just press the X. As soon as the Vs come in, as soon as the MiGs come in, and the MiGs will all go down. So yeah, SiZe has probably won this game. I have a feeling SiZe might take a lead here of 2. I have that feeling. Yeah, here comes a MiG, but the MiG just goes down so fast. GG there from LoGiCa. Well played there from SiZe. It was a very nice hold, and a mixture of holding and aggression in the beginning there from SiZe. Very, very nice. I'm going to update the title of the stream to $200+. Okay, title of the stream is updated. $200 is the new prize pool. Big SiZe now. Down in the south with the China Infantry in the orange. Remember, this is LoGiCa's matchup and map pick. Up in the north, we've got LoGiCa with the yellow USA laser. He's going for a barracks first, indicating maybe he's going for an oil. Maybe he just wants to put some missile defenders here, there, and everywhere.
Great Wednesday entertainment with a pro commentator. Here is some extra cash for the winner. May the best Danish Viking win. Come on, SiZe.
Vindoma, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. You do not donate quite a lot of prize pools, you do, so yeah, much appreciated. I'll let the players know. It was already $200, by the way, because 2 other people have already donated to it. So if you want to add that, it'll be $250 now. But some of this is in pounds and some of it's in dollars. It's actually slightly more than $250. Okay, nice laser lock there from LoGiCa. So he's actually keeping his CC here. LoGiCa behind this. I thought he'd be going for an oil grab, but seemingly not, actually. SiZe does deal with this in the end. He did lose that 1 truck, though. I don't know about SiZe's build order here. Keeping a CC. SiZe going for the oil cap. And first V is on its way now for LoGiCa to the base. But yeah, because SiZe is playing this like kind of so passively. He's lost 2 trucks for it. Like if he did the same build LoGiCa had done with a bunker there, that job wouldn't have really achieved much or anything at all. What's the delay on the games today? 90 seconds. No, I didn't see the MO between XL and SiZe, but I've got it in my replay folder to watch very, very soon. Okay, so LoGiCa is now pushing with another V. SiZe gets the refinery. SiZe just completely left this supply uncovered pretty much the entire game. LoGiCa behind this is now making a strat. SiZe getting another oil for himself. It's going to be 2 oils. Some rangers inside of there. We can hear him actually shooting the supply there as well. Explosive barrels there get shot. Is LoGiCa going to lose a V here? Did a lot of damage to just the minigunner, but it just shows once the minigunner actually gets its fire rate up. It actually does good damage, especially if just left alone. But LoGiCa's killing this supply. He's only got 2-3 Vs back at home. Just remember that massive blob of Vs that SiZe had in that previous game. SiZe also collecting here now as well.
Search and destroy.
But his supply there did go down. That's a bit annoying there for SiZe. Maybe just leaving a few tank hunters there on guard mode or something wouldn't be a bad idea. There's a few times now LoGiCa's been there. Search and destroy now deployed, and we've got a fire base going up there and a fire base going up on this right hand side. Is LoGiCa going to be able to hold against these 2 pretty full outposts though? Ooh, one Chinook goes down. Well, not yet actually. I'm surprised it didn't go down. That dozer surely going to go down. Fire base might get cleared. Only 1 Chinook went down in the end. I think that attack could have been a little bit better. Well, SiZe dropping down an airfield now on the back of his base. There's still a minigunner here, though. Don't know if LoGiCa's even seen it. That minigunner could even kill the second one as well, because it's gone Vet 3 now. LoGiCa now pulling it out of the way, but yeah, that's a big loss there. Seems like a minor mistake just missing 1 unit, but lost the Chinook for it. And now has to go back to deal with it. Yeah, very, very annoying indeed. Nice mines there from SiZe. I always think an airfield is good to get landmines on because it covers such a massive range. It's such a big building. Yeah. SiZe's taking a bit of damage here, but SiZe's still got 1 oil, remember, and he's still got that refinery there on the right hand side as well. Bit scrappy with the occasional few units here, there, and everywhere. Bit of a trade-off. Fennelburn versus Flamer here. Flamer's like, why am I stuck? Yeah, that Flamer can't go in right now though, because 2 missile defenders there ready to laser lock. LoGiCa is on it, on the case. Mix coming in. He's going to hit the dozer. Oh, he's going to hit the firebase, but did he mean to hit the firebase? What the hell is he doing there? Very weird. Didn't even kill the firebase, but lost like, what, 3 mix for it at the minimum? It could cost him the game there, but he is doing a size thing anyway and floating loads of cash. LoGiCa pushing at the front again, and I think that supply this time might actually go down. So I was going to try and chase this down. LoGiCa is now level 3 though, so he could make Pathfinders at this stage. And then all this infantry will be rendered useless. You have to stay inside of the outpost then. Yo, little blackout, welcome to you. SiZe floating 12k. If he didn't waste them 4 MiGs or whatever he wasted before, he'd be on even more. 5k's worth of MiGs, isn't it? I think SiZe was trying to kill the firebase maybe just to get him self-leveled up. He's actually got a minigunner in the back here as well. Yeah, a lot of MiGs over here. He does have the MiG armor upgrade as well. SiZe floating almost 10k. Here comes the MiGs. Nice hit. Takes out 1 Avenger plus 1 VM1 ambulance. LoGiCa, I don't know if he's realized that he's not actually collecting over here at the moment. Don't think he's realized. He's got to be thinking, where's my money? Where's my economy? But yeah, he's just not realized he's not collecting over here. There's still 24k sat there. So I think SiZe is going to make this 5-3 by the looks of things. Mix come in now, kill the V. Still an Avenger left. SiZe actually made neutron mines. Yeah, LoGiCa definitely hasn't realized about this economy situation. Here comes the artillery. SiZe on 15k now. LoGiCa gonna stop the carpet? Yep. He knew the carpet would be on the strat, so he can move his Avengers in to stop it, but he's still not realized about the second supply. So I was trying to focus down these Avengers. Does get one, but LoGiCa doesn't have very much at all now. Pathfinder is now out. Has he finally realized about the second supply? I think he has, but it's a little bit too late now. He's not been collecting there for a good, like, what, 5 minutes or something crazy. Or at least a few minutes. Yeah, finally gets cleared up, and now he needs to spend 2,400 to rebuild them. So he's now bringing the MiGs in on the right-hand side. He's going to go for the strat. Let's get it, plus all the Rangers inside. Yeah, GG from LoGiCa. Well played, that was LoGiCa's pick, but SiZe managed to win both sides of it, so 5-3 is the score. Price now 250. The price goes up 50 every single game. LoGiCa wants to split the prize pool. Whereas SiZe wants to play it all in one. I think it's best to keep it all as one, to be honest, because that's what the donators said. Right, we've got to choose a matchup. Let's see. Stealth. On liquid gold. Stealth on liquid gold could be cool. Nickname says SiZe was floating 17k, so SiZe is like, okay, I'll make some neutron mines. It's funny. Neutron mine's actually good. It does make the mines obviously more deadly. It's like you step on even a little bit of it and the whole thing just goes bzz, like literally becomes civilian straight away, whereas mines you can step on a few and still survive actually. But yeah, I mean, once you've scouted them, you're not gonna step on them probably. So yeah, right, we've got stealth versus air now. We've got big SiZe down in the south with the orange USA Air Force. And then up in north, we've got LoGiCa with the GLA Stealth in the pink. I don't know if he was doing that tunnel there to actually look out for a drone, but the drone's actually over here anyway. It's a bit of a weird place tunnel. Tunnel over here is done a terrorists in case of a dozer drop there from SiZe. SiZe's actually gone for a 1 barracks. He's going for the oils, 3 ranges. Those are actually straight through over here. I don't know if it's killed 1 RPG or not, but it is actually heading straight over there. So if LoGiCa is going for the oils, which he is. And that dozer could have got some crushes off, but the dozer kind of just chilling at the moment. It's got LoGiCa thinking that it could actually come in, so LoGiCa's hanging his RPGs around. So actually, yeah, I think that's good from SiZe. It made it look like he's going to go in there, but rather than just suicide it, he's actually now sending it back, and it's got LoGiCa thinking about it because he's got his RPGs out. Terrorist here from LoGiCa, just providing a bit of a scout. But SiZe is going to grab himself 3 oils, and that's faster than LoGiCa. Yeah, Pro Killer, it couldn't have been tank because it's matchups. We had 2 mirrors to start. But yeah, I agree, tank mirror is good, man. If I wanted to see if I want to see a mirror next, you'd probably choose air mirror or tank mirror. I agree, it's good. So LoGiCa grabs himself 2 oils so far. SiZe really wants to win that bunker war, so he's going to put himself 5 MDs inside of there. Bunch of technicals now pushing for LoGiCa. He's going to try and take down this oil here of SiZe. He's just going to leave that ranger, actually. Would have killed that ranger because he's going to kill that bunker, isn't it? was a very fast laser lock there from SiZe. Is he going to take out one technical? He does take out one technical. But the oil kills have failed so far. Range over here from SiZe is going to grab the refinery. Yeah, about the prize pot, it probably would be good to split it, but to be honest, I've already got like 3 or 4 other challenges already lined up that we haven't done. we need to get through them all. A lot of them team games. It's up to SiZe anyway. But it's up to the sponsors, to be honest. Okay, so LoGiCa tried a bit of a push there, but his fully loaded Vs are defending for the time being. LoGiCa trying to grab himself. This oil doesn't belong to anyone at the moment, but SiZe might actually now be able to push in and close down these arms dealers. That's going to be hard for LoGiCa to defend, I think. These V numbers are getting up. LoGiCa is trying to amass his technicals, but I don't think he has even even if he had double, you'd question whether they could win that. Might be able to pick off this lone V though. That'll be good. What about the micro here now from SiZe? Search and destroy now in play for SiZe. That makes these Vs a hell of a lot more deadly. SiZe slow to move him there, but I think he's still going to win this engagement. One V there does get picked off. Not sure LoGiCa should commit to following that because he's lost a lot of technicals. He does pick off another V for it though. And he is on 3 arms dealers, I suppose. SiZe going back for now. I think with a bit of better micro, SiZe could have already won the game. I'm not convinced that V micro is the absolute best. Nobody has that oil. LoGiCa's going to try and kill this one. No palace in sight yet that I can see, and nobody has these oils on the right. SiZe didn't even get that in the end, the refinery. Actually belonging to LoGiCa, which means he's got a 10% discount. It means all these technicals cost 450. He's going to have loads of technicals. SiZe expanding to a third. A TNT comes in on the supply. LoGiCa's probably seen that carpet coming towards his base. This massive B2 bomber. Gonna kill the workers there. On his main. Bit of a scrappy fight here. A lot of technicals here. Also a lot of missile defenders inside of that building, and a lot of technicals are going down actually. SiZe actually moved his Chinook there to block the RPG shots. Yeah, them oils still not captured on the right. Because if he had them oils... Bit of a trade-off again. A lot of technicals going down. He is picking the Vs off, but he's losing all of his technicals in the meantime. And what you see with GLA players a lot of the time is they're picking off some Vs, taking a fight, kill like 2 or 3 Vs, and then go back and preserve that amount of technicals. But maybe he feels because they're so cheap, he's just building them all up. But SiZe floating 10k again. Yeah, LoGiCa could have got them 2 oils and used that money to then build another supply and then build more tunnels. All builds off each other, doesn't it? So yeah, LoGiCa could be in a much better position, but I think he's just been so focused on his technical micro that he's actually forgotten about taking things over on the right side. Yeah, more technicals going down here. SiZe is now like 2.2k. TNT comes in there, but SiZe is floating 13k again. Ooh, SiZe is actually losing a fair few Vs now. LoGiCa doing a little bit of a comeback there, but does feel quite linear because he's literally just spamming off 3 arms that is not really expanding with tunnels or expanding anywhere or taking oils or dropping down a palace. He's actually lost that other supply. And yeah, he's lost way too many things there. GG from LoGiCa. Well played dead to SiZe. 6-3 is the score. First terrorist should have denied the oil on the left. Six 3 is the score. LoGiCa saying super mode. Up in the north, we have big SiZe now with the GLA Stealth in the orange. He's sending his first worker, interestingly, straight across the map over to this kind of position. LoGiCa down in the south has gone for the USA Air Force in the yellow color. People saying, why does SiZe float so much? I think 2 reasons. One, I think he knew he'd won that game already. Because remember, he had intelligence from his strategy center, so he could see the map. He knew LoGiCa only had 3 arms dealers without any palace. It's not really going to be any threat to a big blob of search and destroy Vs. So when he knows he's won, he just preserves that amount of units. And he can float 15, 20k, and it's like a mental game. When the other person quits and you see they're floating 20k, you think, oh my god, he wasn't even trying. Part of his mental game. But also, I think it makes you more efficient as well. If you have a massive blob of 200 Vs, you're going to be less efficient with them. You're going to lose some here and there. If you've only got 5 Vs on ambulance, it's going to force you to be more efficient. So part of it, I think it might be that as well. I just think he doesn't feel a need to if he's in a good position. And I think the other part of it is sometimes he just genuinely doesn't know what to do. Like that game he played against Excal on the Oil Rampage the other day, when he floated like 23k when he was losing the game. I genuinely think he didn't know what to do. Okay, LoGiCa behind this is getting himself 3 oils. He's gone for a very greedy build, by the way. He's gone for 2 supplies, 3 oils. So his economy is going to be gigantic, and SiZe has not punished this. He is making quads right now, though. But it's already a bit late, because LoGiCa's already got his war factory up. Okay, he's not got a massive V count. He's not got any Vs out at the moment. But LoGiCa's bagged himself 3 oils and 2 supplies from the beginning of the game. LoGiCa's still kind of chilling over here with this dozer. Ooh, that building's very full. Almost took down that V. SiZe does pick off that oil. Remember, with this aggressive tunnel here, SiZe can do a big push over here, but the search and destroy has already been placed down. LoGiCa just doesn't have very many units, so that's the thing. He's done this massive eco boom, but it's got 1 damaged V and one full V. But yeah, SiZe does like his quads, so if search and destroy Vs get up in their numbers against quads, it's not going to do very much. But SiZe might actually just force a counter-attack. SiZe actually going for an attack over here on this right-hand side. He's now on 2 arms dealers. There's a toxin tractor here as well. Ooh, that's 1 V gun down. He does have 3 more Vs back here, and he's got Search and Destroy now, but that one's a bit low as well. Toxin tractor goes down to a Ranger. Okay. SiZe now getting another oil. Palace being built. LoGiCa is taking some damage, but I think he's still got a good chance, because if these Vs push down the middle now, go straight to the main base, I think he'll be able to cause big damage to SiZe's main base. The longer he waits, though, if that Palace gets up and the buggies start to pour out, as we always say, buggies do wreck Vs. So yeah, SiZe has left this middle open. It would have been nice if he had a few RPGs inside of there as well, because then he would have had the Vs kind of trapped down the middle. They might have taken a load of damage. And now the Vs are here with this ambulance as well. It's going to be hard. LoGiCa clearing up his base. SiZe actually going for the counter-attack. Just leaving his base for now and actually just going for the pure counter-attack. I've seen SiZe in this situation many times before. Namely against Excal. So I think he's familiar with this. There's a bunch of terrorists there though. I think if they go down, you know, it could end up killing the quads or whatever's near it. Terrorists, sometimes that happens. SiZe now going back to his base. But he's on Palace now though, so maybe maybe the buggy numbers are starting to creep up. SiZe has expanded over here and got himself a refinery. SiZe on these 2 oils. Remember, he killed that one there of LoGiCa. And LoGiCa's not been collecting on here for ages because it's been consistently attacked. Yeah, SiZe's going to be able to capture that oil for himself as well. I wonder if LoGiCa's going to go and defend it or not, or if he's going to be there in time. He's bringing 1 buggy now. These Vs without an ambulance might take some damage. Ooh. Palace taking damage, but likewise this V army is taking damage as well. And actually, 2 Vs have gone down there to the quads on the buggy. Here comes a carpet bomb. Poor RPGs just popped out of the Palace and gets absolutely annihilated. Yeah, both players taking damage. I feel like LoGiCa potentially ahead though still. Nice laser locks there from LoGiCa. Took down 3 quads. Another arms dealer here from SiZe over on this right hand side. And a new barracks as well. SiZe could send one of these workers back here and build a tunnel and re-establish that position. Maybe he could come in from the back and trap these Vs. But with the Palace down now though. No more buggies. He only got that 1. LoGiCa going to lose that B. It's going to get low. Yeah, it's going to go down, I think. There's a Vet 2 quad here as well. But it's targeting the drone at the moment. Like mutually assured destruction, isn't it? Bit of a scrappy game. I just think LoGiCa is in too strong a position now because he's back on 2 supplies. He's getting that oil back. It's going to kill SiZe's oil up here in the top right. SiZe is still kind of everywhere though, I suppose. That V's going to get trapped. So he's still trying to hold. He's getting himself a palace. Yeah, the MTV's proving quite a problem, especially without that palace. I don't know if SiZe has even got any buggies left or not. Oh, he's got one buggy still. And another V there goes down. LoGiCa's rebuilding his V army though, and it's going to come across the map very soon. Would imagine. LoGiCa closing down this area again. And he's going to have a carpet off cooldown soon. It's going to help with this area, I think. If he's still roaming around at Vet 3. But LoGiCa, look at his XP here. He's on like basically nearly level 5 and SiZe is not even level 3 yet. That's the support powers. And that palace has got any chance. Nope. Carpet bomb combined with the Spectre just kills it. SiZe is still everywhere. There is building a market actually over here. He's rebuilding up here too. With another 2 arms dealers, like a proper GLA player here. Refinery finally goes down. LoGiCa's the one who's actually floating now. He's on 10k. Actually, sometimes on this map, drop down 2 war factories and 2 barracks. Let's get those feed numbers out quicker. Nice fuel air bomb, very, very nice. But the buggies are back out, and 1v is going to take a bit of a beating, but it is Vet 3, so it is going to survive. Yeah, I just think SiZe's taking too much damage and giving away too much XP. Yeah, needs to get the buggy ammo upgrade ASAP. Is he getting, has he got worker shoes? Yeah, he has got worker shoes, so his economy will get a bit of a boost. 10% extra collection on all the workers. Yeah, LoGiCa's been floating like 11 or 12k. Last few minutes. Is he that confident he's going to win? Because the buggy numbers are getting up now. You might need to transition into some air units, maybe Comanches or Raptors or something. That should be pretty nice. Someone started a loud car outside. Okay, SiZe is still in with a chance. He still has tunnels all over the place, and now with this amount of buggies out, and LoGiCa's economy behind this isn't that great. Because he is mining out of both supplies, really, and if SiZe just hangs on with the buggies, I think he can just take down these V numbers. 2 more have gone down there. So yeah, is SiZe going to be able to do it here? I think maybe making a hijacker and going into the base trying to get a dozer could be good as well. Or a Jarman on the bike. Boykus here. One more V there goes down. And SiZe is chipping away. The SiZe is still collecting on 2 of these supplies over here. SiZe working his way up the XP chain now. Is on half of what LoGiCa's got. LoGiCa's obviously been level 5 for a while. SiZe borderline level 4. Is level 4 now. Lays down the Vet 3V. Supply drop zone going up for LoGiCa. He does not have the supply lines upgrade though. Big mistake. Not having supply lines. Because when you got oils, you get 10% more from that. Get it from your Chinook collection. And also your supply drop zones themselves, 10% extra. That was some nice support powers. You're taking down the market down to the hole as well as the palace. Where's LoGiCa's main army now? Have I like literally missed it? Or has it just been chipped away that much? Maybe he's lost a bit to that. I don't know. Oh, that's a big loss there. Loses pretty much a fully loaded V.
Defeated.
And I was saying he should have been like, what was wrong with another war factory or another barracks or transitioning to Comanches or maybe loads of combat Chinooks or something. Yeah, floating 13k. Never the most optimal way to play. So yeah, GG. SiZe does it. A lot of people did pick SiZe to win. Yeah, LoGiCa keen on a rematch. And that is going to be me off. Yeah, I've still got this cold, so I'm feeling like I need to go to sleep, but we'll have a read through the we'll have a read through some of the chat. Yeah, LoGiCa floating 2. Yeah, I totally agree. If SiZe can hold it, he can change that. LoGiCa looked ahead in loads that game. Yeah, floating like 11, 12, 13k. It was never ideal. Yeah, I think I replied to the rest. So yeah, some good high-level games. We'll for sure arrange a rematch. Cheers to the people that donated to both me and to the players. I will sort the prize money out. Syntax needs to send like 100 and I need to send like 150 or something to SiZe. But then also LoGiCa wants a rematch. I'm pretty sure we'll have a sponsor for a rematch as well. So yeah, SiZe is rolling in the cash at the moment. All right, GG's boys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, drop a like on the stream if you did. And hopefully see you in the next one. GG's.
As promised, congrats to the winner. Domi, thanks for the stream again.